What's going on YouTube, and welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel, I welcome you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button followed by the bell notification so you never miss an upload. And if you're watching this video, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot, lets me know that you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. So I've made tons of videos on this channel regarding the upcoming Scream, from spoilers, theories, updates, ideas, and just, fun various types of videos. But I wanted to have a discussion with you guys regarding the potential influence the previous Scream movies will have on Scream 5. And to kind of explain what I mean is, so the first three Screams were a trilogy. They were all sort of one storyline where ultimately in the end we found out that Roman was the catalyst and orchestrator behind Sidney's turmoil and just dramatic, crazy life. And I am going to actually release a video coming up. Finishing it, putting it together on Roman and the influence that he had on the previous film, some theories revolving around him, and maybe his influence in this Scream 5 video. So look out for that. But basically, the first three films were the trilogy. Scream 4 is going to be essentially just its own standalone film in a lot of ways. I mean, I'm sure that Scream 5 is going to have, some aspects of that film in this upcoming film, but Scream 5 is supposed to be the start of a new trilogy with these new creators. So I would expect Scream 4 to have very little influence. Maybe character arcs, like, we've talked about Hicks potentially being a killer. I think, there are going to be characters from Scream 4, but I wonder how much real influence or sort of continuation from Scream 4 will be in Scream 5. So like Scream 1, you had, Billy and Stu, then you had Billy's mother and Mickey, and then you had Roman. So it was all, like, there was a sort of almost universe revolving around those three. And then Scream 4 was its own sort of standalone film. So I feel like it's possible that this upcoming Scream will be a sort of reboot in a lot of ways. And another thing that we really talked about was, and we did videos on the OG3 dying. We did separate videos. We had a discussion regarding all three of them. But one thing that I kind of wanted to talk about is, yes, we know that these new, franchisees of this Scream film, they want to create their own sort of Scream trilogy and move off of the OG3 in a lot of ways. But is it possible that instead of, killing them off, what if they are not so much the main focus as they were in the original three, because we have a new Sidney type character that we know of in Scream 5. So she most likely will be the main focal point, and the focal point in the however many movies they do. They're supposed to do 2 more after Scream 5, so I'd give us 6 and 7. So assuming she is the new Sidney, I think it's very possible that Sidney, Dewey, and Gale may not have to die, but will slowly kind of be pushed out. They'll be in this film, but not as, the main characters in a lot of ways. They will sort of be the add-ins for the nostalgic and, fan base. But I really think we're going to get a more larger focus on the new cast and upcoming characters, as well as maybe Ghostface as a whole. We've had discussions on how many Ghostface killers there actually will be in this film. Will there be several? Will there be 2? Will there be 1? Because Scream 3 was really the only Scream to have 1 killer. Every other one has had 2. I guess technically you could say Scream 1 had 3, because Roman was always sort of in the background. But again, I'll dive into that more in that Roman video. I'm going to dedicate an entire video to Roman. But it was just something that I was thinking about, and it just sort of popped into my head about, I wonder, like, will this be a potential, will there be more influence from the original 3 movies in this upcoming trilogy, or will the other 3 sort of be just distant memories in a lot of ways, and Scream 4 will be, sort of like the I guess prequel in a way of these upcoming Scream films? It's just a thought that I have, and I'd love to hear your opinion and your thoughts and your ideas regarding this, because I really do want to have a honest discussion about it, because I think Scream 4 has a lot of groundwork that you can use for these upcoming films. You also had other characters like Kirby who were fan favorites, so there was a lot of focus on the OG3, but you could argue not as much as in the first 3 films. So I wonder if they're going to kind of create these new characters that we love and we sort of grow attached to as a way to sort of move off or move away from the OG3 without having to necessarily kill them off. I still believe that one, if not all, will die eventually in these films. I think Dewey is the most likely to go in this film. So I'll link those various videos in the description if you want to check those out, just because I think it makes a lot of sense to slowly start killing them off, especially if you really do want to move away from them. But that's neither here nor there. If you want to hear my full in-depth opinion on that topic, then check out the description down below. I just want to stick to this sort of influence, and I want to get your opinion, and I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments and join the discussion, because it's something that I really think about, sort of not a lot, but I think about, like, when I'm thinking about videos for Scream and stuff like that, and it's a thought that's popped into my head several times, and I was like, I'm just gonna make kind of like a discussion video with you guys where we can communicate back and forth and talk about this potential influence. But I mean, if you guys want another video on this topic, but more so of my ideas or my thoughts on what they can incorporate, then leave a comment on that as well. I'm more than happy to do that. Again, just wanted this to kind of be just like a free-flowing, like, let's have a discussion type video. So join the discussion down in the comments. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. And like this video because it helps me out a lot. Helps me gauge and understand what type of videos you guys enjoy or not. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, look out for that Roman video. Till next time.